Thank you so much for joining us today, and welcome to Yummie's Country Cooking. Today I'm going to make for you chopped barbecue, and we're going to do it the Eastern style, North Carolina chopped barbecue. First thing we're going to do is I've already washed my shoulder. I have a pork shoulder here. I've washed it. There's my fatty, and we need that for seasoning. Next thing, it's going to be very, very simple. Very simple, you guys. First thing I'm going to do, and you guys know that I love my salt-free seasoning. So we're just going to put seasoning all over it. All over the front, the back. Just want to season it really good. And then later I'm going to show you how we make the sauce. Okay, there we go. It's enough seasoning there. And it's still, as I told you, it's really simple. I am going to add some salt-free garlic herb. You know, I like to put garlic on everything. It's good for you and it's healthy for you. Turn it around here. We want the fat on it. And that's all we're going to do. I'm not going to do anything else to it. There we go. I'm not going to do anything else. I'm not even going to, well, let's put a little bit more garlic seasoning on it. There we go. I think we're good. That's all we're going to do. Okay? Now, we're just going to take it, and I'm going to wrap it really tight, and I'm going to put it in the oven, and I'm going to let it cook for 4 hours. And I'm going to put the oven on 375 for 4 hours. So, I will see you guys in about 4 hours. Okay guys, I'm back. I have a pork roast in the oven, and it's just about done so that we can make our barbecue, our chopped barbecue. But before we do that, I want you to see what type of sauce. So let's make the sauce for the chopped barbecue. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use 2.5 tablespoons full of sugar, 1 teaspoon of salt, teaspoon of black pepper, 2.5 tablespoons of crushed pepper, and I may add some more crushed pepper in that. And then I'm going to use just a little bit of cayenne pepper. You use as much as you want. I'm not going to use that much. I've used just maybe a half teaspoon. Now I'm going to take 1.5 cups of white distilled vinegar. Pour that in there. And then we're going to take it and we're going to stir it really good. And normally what I do is I make my sauce about 2 weeks ahead of time. A lot of people do it, you know, will make it and use it within a week's time. I'll normally make it about 2 weeks ahead if I know that I'm going to make some barbecue. That's the sauce. Now, this is what it looks like when you first make it. But remember, I'm going to take it and I'm going to put it in a mason jar. And this is some that I've had in my jar for about 2 weeks. And I put it in the refrigerator when I make it. Let me just show you what it looks like. Okay, I have it in a red mason jar, by the way. But I just want you to see the final results after 2 weeks. And you can use it within a week's time. Okay. This is the barbecue sauce. Isn't that beautiful? That's what we're going to use on the chopped barbecue. Some people like to use hot sauce, to mix hot sauce with it. I don't necessarily put it in my sauce, but while I'm getting my chopped barbecue ready, once I chop it up and I put it on the stove and I'm gonna let it cook down, then I may add some hot sauce. But I just wanted you to see how I made the sauce. So, very, very simple, very easy. Wait until you taste it. Okay, we got the roast. It's all ready. It's out of the oven. Look at that. So we know that it's very, very tender. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the fat off of it. I'm going to leave some on, but I don't need all of that fat with my barbecue. So we're going to cut some of this fat off. There we go. See how that looks. Cut some down here at the bottom, and I'm gonna turn it around so you guys can see that it's really cooked. Isn't that beautiful? Just want to cut some more fat off. Okay, my barbecue is all, my pork is all ready. Now that's all the fat that I'm gonna cut off of it. The next thing I'm gonna do is it's hot, as you notice, it's very, very hot. So I'm gonna start slicing it, and then we're gonna chop it up as chopped barbecue. I'm just gonna let you see me slice a little bit of it, and then we'll go off camera. When I come back, I'll have it all chopped up. But I'm just gonna take my knife and we're just gonna chop it like this. Okay? So when I come back, I'll let you see that it's all chopped up. Okay? Okay, guys, I've got it all cut up now. I just want you to see how I chop it up so that we can have chopped barbecue. Okay, only thing I did is I just sliced it and then I just used my chopper. And now, next thing I'm going to do is we're just going to kind of scoop a little bit here. We've got a lot of pork here. But I promise you, I'm not going to eat it all. I am going to share. Okay, I have my stove on. I'm just going to take it, and I'm going to take this now and put it in a frying pan. And I'm going to let it fry down a little bit. Okay? So we're just going to take all this, put it in the frying pan. And I'm just going to let it fry down a little bit. But meanwhile, while I do that, I am going to use my sauce and put some more sauce in there. We want to shake it up really good. And this is the sauce that I had in the refrigerator. I just pulled it from my little red jar. Just gonna pour all of that in there. I'm just gonna let it cook down. Okay, I'll half of that right now. And I will let it cook down. Okay, guys, I've chopped the pork up, and now I've added some seasons. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna let this just cook down. I add a little bit more. Okay, and then we're just gonna let it. I'm gonna let it cook probably about another half an hour. And then once I do that, we'll be ready to eat. Hi, I'm back, and our chopped barbecue is ready. Check that out. That delicious roast that you saw, we just chopped it all up and put our barbecue season on it. And now it's ready to go. Absolutely wonderful. Now this is the final touch. Can't really see that. Let me turn my sandwich. There we go. There's the barbecue and the slaw, and we did some air fried potatoes. Now let's try it to see what it tastes like. Gotta have a little slaw on my barbecue. Wow. Let's get some Wow, where do I start? That looks delicious. Gotta mash it down. Ooh. Okay, you guys. Here we go. Delicious. Now that's yummy to my tummy. Absolutely delicious. So simple. So simple to make. You can do your roast on your barbecue grill, your smoke grill, or you can just do it in the kitchen. You don't have a whole lot of time, just take it, stick it in the oven, put it on 375, let it bake for 4 hours, then take your sauce, put your sauce on it, then cook it down, and bam, you've got dinner. But guys, I'm gonna say thank you so much again for subscribing to my channel. I truly appreciate the likes, and thank you so much for the comments. I appreciate that. And remember, tell your friends to subscribe to Yummie's Country Cooking. I really do appreciate all of my new subscribers, and I appreciate my old subscribers too. Thank you. As you know, I always like to leave you with something. And today is really, really simple. Just gonna go back to Winston Churchill. Remember what he used to say? Never, never, never give up. Thank you for subscribing to Yummie's Country